Over in Mobile, Woodbury Central taking on Galen Catholic. Top of the sixth, Jay's threatening, but look at Emma King spearing the line drive. It's a foot race to second, and King wins it. It's an unassisted double play that ends the inning, and the Wildcats, they lead 4-0. Top seven, Galen Catholic down to their final chance. Emerson Schmidt sends a blooper into center field. That drops in. McKenna Langle sprints home, and it's 4-1. Jays on their last out. Here's a chopper to third. Maddie Lloyd scoops and throws to first. Woodbury Central advances with a 4-1 win. Check out some other area scores in the region playoffs. Emmitsburg tops Sioux Central 13-10. The Ehawks will face MVAO CLU in the region semis. Akron Westfield takes down Trinity Christian 10-4. They'll take on Nu'uphana. Audubon ends East Sac County season in the quarterfinals 9-0. We'll keep it rolling here. MMCRU defeats Central Lyon 8-2. The Royals will meet Westwood on the 12th. Nu'uphana rolls by South O'Brien 9-0, setting up a matchup with Akron Westfield. Ridgeview gets the win in a battle up north 10-1. Audubon is waiting for them on the 12th. Maple Valley, Ant Noto, Charter Oak Ute, they continue their dance. The Rams defeated Pocahontas area 12-4 and are matched up with Emmitsburg. Remsen St. Mary's and Graduate Terrell Ruth Van Asher, they postponed their matchup to the 11th. And while there is no score there, they did play that game. West Monona wins 10-0 to advance to the region semifinals. Spartans get the winner of this matchup, which after a massive comeback is the Western Christian Wolfpack. They win 6-5 in extra innings.